how did we go from no laser to this giant laser that seemingly goes to the moon from the top of Golden One Center?
Yeah, so actually the story starts, when I first bought the team, and you remember that I stood in what's now Doco, and when we were bidding on the team, and I said Sacramento should never play second fiddle to any other city ever again. Let's make this the city of the future. And then when we bought the team, I had to give a personal guarantee to the NBA that I would have a arena downtown, and it would be built in a certain time frame, or they could take the team back from me. So when we did that, I said, look, we're not just going to build any arena. We're going to build like the best arena that's ever been built. And so one of the first things I did was I had the whole design team go to see David Kelly. So when my friend Steve wanted ideas, he would go to David Kelly, who has a company called IDEO. And I thought, you know what, if Steve Jobs can get ideas from David Kelly, then certainly the Kings can get ideas from David Kelly. So David said to the team, he said, look, guys, you have to know what your purple lights are. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, if you ever go on Virgin Air, you get on the plane, and the first thing you notice is the purple lights. And you sit back in your nice seat and you say, this is amazing. This is different. It's going to be a fantastic experience. It's cool. And you're in for something different. And so know your purple lights. So of course, our purple lights were the indoor, outdoor, the doors that go up and just the openness of the arena. But that notion of the purple lights just stuck in my head. And I had toyed with the notion that, what if we had purple lights on top of the roof? And when I was flying from San Francisco to New York, I could just look out the window and say, well, the Kings are in the house. Now, we kind of have had this belief that, in the old days, you would gather around a communal fireplace, and that's where people would be. And then during the Renaissance, people had town squares, and they had these great cathedrals, and that became the gathering spot. So we don't build cathedrals anymore, but we build arenas. So the arena is the 21st century cathedral. And so, when you think about it, you say, okay, so, now we're past the Renaissance, it's the digital Renaissance. And how do we share this vision? And one of my superpowers is being able to surround myself with people that are way smarter than me. And I was very fortunate that I inherited folks like Martina and JR when we bought the team. So this was John Reinhardt's brainchild. He said, hey, I got something better than the purple lights. We're going to have lasers. So we have these 4 lasers that shoot further up than the human eye can see. And, I want to be able to, again, look out the window and the FIA has to clear that we can actually shoot those lights up because, when planes are going, they can see it. So we have to actually shut them down at midnight. But that's kind of the genesis. And so it's John Reinhardt. That's his kind of brainchild.
Okay, I know John. So John gets a special Christmas card then. Well done, and well done by the team. And from what I understand, they're not done. It seems like there's all kinds of people at work, both in and outside the arena, as this whole thing continues to develop. I imagine your vision goes a little bit beyond as well what we've already seen even.
Yeah, so I do the easy part. I just throw out challenges, and what they have is the idea factory. And I fully expect that there'll be some more surprises for everyone.
So I've got